Well, hey friends. I think it's been a while since I've shared my bedroom space with you, and with the changing seasons and the warmer weather, I thought it would be fun to give it a little refresh and just make some changes up here. And one of the easiest ways to do that, in my opinion, is to switch out your bedding. I love doing that with every seasonal change. I love to switch it up a little bit. Sometimes it's just with some throw blankets. Sometimes it's just switching out the sheets. Sometimes I like to switch up the pillow covers. Whatever it is, I think it makes the biggest impact if you're wanting to make some changes in your bedroom space. And today I can't wait to share this very affordable bedding company with you guys. They actually offer so much more than just bedding, but I love their bedding options. They are so beautiful. And I'm actually having a little bit of a conundrum up here trying to decide which bedding of theirs to use. And I'll chat about that more later on in the video. Their options are so beautiful that I can't decide. I can't pick which pattern that I like the most. So you'll have to stick around and tell me what you guys think. Most of what you see in my bedroom space was thrifted or found on Facebook Marketplace. So you can save so much money by shopping secondhand for your bedroom. But I think that when it comes to your bedding, it's worth the investment. It's totally worth it to invest in something you love that will last a long time. And one of the reasons why I love this company so much is because I feel like all of their pieces work so well together. It's kind of like a capsule wardrobe. I can put all of these different items together and they all look absolutely beautiful. I just need to decide which items I like the most on my bed. So again, you guys are going to have to help me out with that. I'm excited to show you everything that they have to offer. All right, friends, so in order to give my bedroom a little refresh, the first thing that I wanted to do was switch out the bedding. And today I'm going to be working with Quince. I cannot wait to tell you guys a little bit more about this amazing brand. Quince was started in order to challenge the existing idea that nice things have to cost a lot. Their mission is simple: to create products of equal or greater quality than the leading luxury brands at a much lower price. Because Quince believes that quality should never be a luxury. So you guys, Quince offers so many different items on their website. I'm actually wearing one of their tops right now. It is so soft and so comfortable. I absolutely love this top, and I will link it for you in the description below. But today, since I'm giving my bedroom a refresh, I was super interested in all of the gorgeous bedding options that Quince has to offer. Quince now has over 10 fabric options available, so there is a bedding option for everyone. Soft, smooth, luxurious layers for a 5-star hotel experience every single night. Now, you guys, there are so many reasons why I love Quince products. Truly, they have so many beautiful options available on their website. I started off with the white 100% cotton sheet set, but on top of that cotton sheet set, I decided to do some layering and some mix and match. So I wanted to start off with this organic airy gauze blanket and white. I actually have both the color white and the color dune that Quince sent me. You guys, I love gauze. And so with the warmer months ahead, I thought this would be the perfect first layer. So then on top of the gauze blanket, I ordered this box quilt set in the color Mist. It's this beautiful blue color. I love blue. I love bringing blue into my decor, and it was just the perfect quilt set for my bed. And then you guys know that I love gingham. I had to get this gorgeous organic duvet set with these beautiful Euro pillow covers. You guys, I ordered this in the color Cafe. This is absolutely stunning. It feels so soft on my skin, but I couldn't decide between this or the other European linen. Quince was so sweet to send me both, and I'm gonna show you both of them on my bed. Now guys, I've only featured a few of the amazing bedding options that Quince has to offer, and you guys know that I am so frugal when it comes to home decor, and that's what I love so much about Quince. It's high quality products, but at a fair price. They value quality first and price second, and they use premium materials that are made to last. The products that you find on the Quince website, especially their clothing, you guys, this is not fast fashion. These are timeless pieces, and that's what I love so much about this company. Quince is affordable because of low overhead, not low quality. And you'll find that Quince is 50 to 70% less margin than traditional retailers. New Quince customers get $20 off when they sign up for emails and texts. And I'm going to have all the links for the items that I've shared in today's video down in the description box below so that you can check it out. Quince also offers free shipping and a 365-day return policy. How incredible is that? Guys, I absolutely love all of my new Quince products, and I know you guys are gonna love them too. Again, check out my description box so that you can start incorporating these amazing products from Quince into your own home. All right, friends, so here's where I need your opinion. I have the European linen duvet color in this beautiful white and blue stripe, and I love it for summertime. I think it's so pretty, but I also have this gorgeous European linen gingham duvet cover that would match the pillows that I have. So I'm trying to decide, can I mix and match the patterns and maybe pull the gingham in for fall? Since it's, I don't know, I always think of plaids when I think of fall, but I love gingham all year long. I think it's so cute. I don't know. I truly can't decide. Something about the blue and white stripe, though, is screaming summertime to me, springtime. It's so beautiful. It's so relaxed. I love the colors. I love how well it matches the box quilt set. So I went ahead and grabbed a few of the linen blue and white striped pillow covers to put on a few extra pillows we have. They're like neck support pillows. So I'm going to stick these on the bed and kind of tuck them under the white cotton so you get that little peak of blue and white stripe, and maybe it'll tie into the European duvet cover on the end of the bed if I keep the stripes. Tell me what you think. Do you like the mix and match, or is it too busy? Now, I don't know if you guys remember these beautiful prints that I got while thrifting in Oak Island, North Carolina this past spring. I've been wanting to put them somewhere, and I keep thinking about my bedroom, so I'm considering hanging them up on the wall up here in this space. I also have some beautiful fresh flowers that I recently grabbed from a local florist. I just love these beautiful white wax flowers. They look so whimsical and beautiful to me, and this woman, she is so sweet. We know each other well by now, and she's always throwing in freebies. She told me I needed some greens to go with the flowers, so she threw in these greens that actually belong to peonies, but that was just so sweet of her to throw them in, and I think they look really great with the whimsical wax flower. So I'm just putting together a pretty little arrangement for my nightstand next to my bed, which is actually my grandfather's desk. I sanded it down and lightened it up a little bit, but it actually opens up into a desk, and it works out perfect for a nightstand for next to the bed. And with that desk, I have this beautiful German chair that Mike bought for me for our anniversary a couple years ago from an antique store. They have a lot of German antiques, and so I love having that there next to my bed. And of course, some of my favorite books, a Bible and a devotional that a friend purchased for me, look really pretty on my nightstand as well. Now, it looks like my camera's not in focus. I apologize for that. I'm just putting some lemon essential oil on these little stickers here on these frames. It takes those price tags right up, and it cleans up really easily. So if you ever have like something sticky like that that's not coming off, try using some lemon essential oil. I use it all the time for thrift store items that have these tags on them. But I love these prints. They were a little pricey at $10 each. I shared these in my thrift haul video from vacation. But what they are is just a couple of old barns and then this beautiful drawing of these flowers in a windowsill. They're just so lovely. And originally I planned on putting all three over here, but I ended up taking the third frame down. It felt a little bit too busy over on this side of the room, and so I took one of these and I moved it over to the other nightstand, Mike's nightstand, and I think I like that more. I'm still kind of playing with it, but they're so beautiful. I love them. And I know, like I said, that's more than what I would typically pay at a thrift store. But what I try to remind myself, is that if I found these at an antique shop for $10 each, I would, of course, feel like, oh, what a great deal. That's not bad at all, $10. So I try to remind myself of that when I find things at thrift stores that seem too pricey. Would I pay this at an antique shop? How much do I love this? So anyways, I kind of like this over here on Mike's side of the bed. Of course, I hung it too high. This is typical Andrea, always trying to eyeball things and not measure. And then I end up with too many holes in the wall here. But I think I'm liking these frames up here. What do you guys think? Now, Mike's side of the bed, so if you're looking at this scene right now, you might be thinking, man, it feels dull. Something is missing, and that's because it needs some green. Whenever you feel that way about an area in your home, typically you probably just need to pull in something that is alive, some greens or some faux greens. You don't always have to have real. I happen to have some eucalyptus and baby's breath from another arrangement in my home, and I just put a little bit of it together in a beautiful picture here for Mike's side, and I feel like it's exactly what this side of the room needed. So keep that in mind as you are designing your own spaces. If you feel like there is an area in your home that's missing something or it feels dull, try bringing in some greens. Another thing that someone told me once is that every room needs a little bit of black. So keep that in mind. If you're like, man, what's wrong with this space or what's going on here? Black kind of grounds a space. And so, I don't know, a friend of mine told me that years ago, every room needs a little bit of black. So think about, even if it's just something small like a curtain rod or a lamp or something little, I guess something about black just helps to ground the space. So that is another tip that someone shared with me a long time ago. Now, I still want to take advantage of this gorgeous linen duvet. So I'm trying to hang it over here on this. What is this exactly? It was my grandfather's. He loved collecting antiques. I'm assuming it was meant for blankets or towels or something, but I love it. I think it's so pretty up here in my bedroom. Now, on this other side of our bedroom space, we have a little seating area, and between the two chairs, we have, I don't know, some people call it a dry sink, some people call it a blanket chest. It's really cool. It opens up in the top. There's storage in the top, and there's a little drawer, and then there's a door beneath. I purchased this piece at an antique festival or fair, and I think we might use it for a sink in the downstairs bathroom. So a couple weeks ago, I shared that we are going to give our bathroom a makeover, and I've been looking for a vanity for that space, and I have not found one that I love. And I want one with character. And randomly, Mike and I were looking at this piece in our bedroom, and we were like, how wide is this? And it ended up being the perfect width. So we're going to seal that and try using it downstairs. And in the meantime, this is a piece that I refinished years ago. I purchased it on Facebook Marketplace. I think I paid like $25 or $35 for this. It was very orange. And I stripped it down completely, and I actually bleached this piece because it was so orange. You can find that whole blog post actually on my blog. I shared the process. I think I even have a YouTube video, really old YouTube video. It goes way back, one of the first ones that I made. And I shared how I kind of achieved this raw wood look. So we moved this piece here between the chairs. This is what used to be here before I found that other antique. And I do think the other one has a bit more character. I love the scallop edge on the bottom of that one, but it'll just work out perfect for a vanity, I think. Now, I say that, who knows? Maybe it won't. Maybe we'll get it in the space and decide otherwise, but I'm just switching up. This is something simple you can do, just switching out your pillows, trying some different throw blankets. If you can't afford to do, all brand new bedding, you could purchase just a $15 throw blanket or a new pillow cover, and that'll just give you, a little refresh for your bedroom space on your bed, or if you have a seating area like I do. Now, truth be told, I kind of feel like this whole side of the room is a little bit blah. The beige chair is against the beige wall. I like my bedroom space to feel calming. I want it to feel serene.
I want to go up there, and I truly do. I come up to this space and I just feel like it feels peaceful, and I love the way my eyes can rest when I go up there. But I do feel like this side of our bedroom space could use a little bit more color. So I'm still playing around with the idea of wallpaper. I'm playing around with the idea of maybe switching out the curtains or doing something different up here to bring in more color. But you know what? I'm kind of a plain Jane kind of girl. And oftentimes I try bringing in more color and pattern and then I don't like it. So I don't know. I'm still playing around with it. I decided to add some little sun hats over on the wall, and I thought those kind of felt like springtime as well. Now I'm going to go ahead and just get some laundry put away here and do a bit of cleaning in order to wrap up this bedroom refresh. But I think I'm really liking how this space came together. That lamp you see on the dresser here was thrifted. I found that recently for a couple of dollars. It was like $2.25, so I was excited about that. Mike's going to go ahead and try to move this antique downstairs by himself. I asked him if I could help him, and of course he said, I got it. He is stubborn sometimes. I couldn't watch. I had to walk away. But I have this really cool like barn shelf, and I decided to put more of those Quince linens over here on the shelf just so I could see them. I think they're so pretty. And then I'm just going to vacuum quick, and I really like the way this all came together. You guys are going to have to let me know what you think about the stripes and the gingham. Do you feel like they go well together, or do you feel like they need to be matching? I'm curious what you guys think about those two together, but it's always fun taking you guys along, and I hope this gave you a few ideas for your own bedroom space. Over here on this side of the bedroom, we actually have our TV hidden by an old rug, which is just a little trick in case you're new here and you haven't seen that before. All right, so let me go ahead and show you how this whole space came together. Well, guys, thank you so much for coming along today. And if you are new to my channel, I would love for you to hit that subscribe button. And I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.